Let's dive deeper into the action with our markets reporters from equities, bonds, currencies, and commodities. Abigail, what are you watching?
You know, Joe, I'm thinking about record highs because even though we did see a small downtick for stocks here on the close, more so for the NASDAQ, we still had all-time highs for the S&P 500 and the SOX in particular. This chart shows those two indexes, the S&P 500 in blue, the SOX in yellow. The NASDAQ 100 in white, though, which put it in an all-time high yesterday and the week before, similar to the SOX. Not doing that today, but we can see stocks trying to rise out of the range that you all were just talking about. It does appear encouraging despite today's little bit of consolidation. Some might argue that's healthy consolidation, Renita.
Abigail, I'm taking a look at PG&E, which is rising as high as 30% intraday as a judge orders mediation between the utility and creditors and wildfire victims. This is from wildfires that happened in 2017 and 2018 that were blamed on PG&E equipment. That is already, PG&E is already facing $30 billion in liabilities from, but it's welcome news for investors who are still worried about the now raging California wine country fires that could cause even more wildfire claims against the already bankrupt utility. PG&E has fallen more than 79% so far this year, and the current blazes have already damaged about $25.4 billion in property. That's according to Chuck Watson, disaster modeler at NK Research. PG&E announced another round of blackouts as well. 38 of the 58 counties are affected so far, hundreds of thousands of evacuations across the state. And although PG&E has disclosed its equipment may have sparked two small fires in the San Francisco Bay Area, firefighters still have not determined the cause of the larger blazes. Back to you guys. Taylor?
Well, Renita, I'm taking a look at shares of AMD because we're waiting for earnings cross at any moment, but there's some really good bullish sentiment heading into this earnings report. Even though shares are down slightly as we await those numbers, you are getting a big release from the 7-nanometer products. And Susquehanna, though, is saying that has really helped all of this increasing bullishness already for the second half of the year. And analysts over at Wedbush have said that the positives really have outweighed all of the negatives in the setup for this earnings report. So as we wait the numbers, come and take a look at a chart here that I'm showing in my terminal at GTV Go, because when we talk about bullish sentiment, it is here. It is for the quarter, which is basically about a month or so. We are up 14% so far. We are waiting for a look at sales of a new high-end processor and taking advantage of Intel's PC CPU shortages as well as strong PC shipments in general that are really fueling AMD.